Among the most common sexual sins, pregnancy and abortion, all ugly sins, but in and of themselves, they're pernicious evils.
Oh my God, this is too much. I should have waited until I stopped, and I don't think I will forever. A special news video. Breaking news. Oh my God. Oh, this is priceless. Precious and few. Oh my God. So, yeah, Nazis are thanking their American liberators after all these decades. Oh, Americans, they're so dumb. Oh, played right into their hands. So, World War II, America took in the Nazis who were performing psychological abuse, torture, murder on the Jews, had them working with the CIA to do it to Americans. And the church has been on the forefront of this because they supported Nazism. Moroni and the swastika. And and so the church has been using psychological abuse right here in Utah. Conversion therapy just got stopped the other year. In 2021. Just got stopped since the 1950s when they started it. Oh my God. And so other abuses with psychology. Family services is psychology. It's the psychology wing for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they've been incorporating it into the educational system and into the government and thus the school systems here in Utah. And it's also nationwide, but more dominantly here in Utah because the church is controlling it. And so they use fallacy arguments. It's complete fraud, not a single bit of logic in any of it. They can't do it. Natasha Helfer, for some reason, went against her education and used a little smidgen of medical science mixed with psychology. Church still fired and excommunicated her. Because the church has to control the narrative with psychology. So, they use tactics like back in grade school in California. The teacher one day spends a whole class period on what color are we? And we're given a test of just 4 answers to choose from for each one question. And at the end of it, we tally up the score, and that determines what color we are. And we weren't really told per se, other than I caught on, it was a behavioral test so that the teacher could judge us and place us in certain places in the classroom. Oh my hell. And so I realized that as I would take it again and again and again and answer it differently, because the answers that I wanted to choose weren't there. And that I changed color. I'm all the colors of the rainbow, teacher. It's a complete fraud. It tells you that you are that color, and you were born that way, and you can't change it, even though you can by answering it differently on the test. So even the kids who just fill in whatever circle, as they do for normal tests, still will be a color. You get a participation award. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy fallacy that the teacher, through the psychologist test, is bullying you to accept and self-fulfill it. And so this came from Stanley Smith Stevens, Mormon, right here in Utah, as he did his practice in Colorado. Right after World War II. You cannot categorize and classify human behavior. It can't be done because you're not going to the cause of the problem. And psychologists can't go to the cause of the problem because then there wouldn't be a psychological cause. The whole bullying, name-calling categorization that they bully you to accept. That bullies likewise do. It's all a fraud for a cash cow system. And they've fooled the government, they've fooled the school systems, and they've fooled kids to grow up to think that they're a fairy princess and they were born that way. The whole 90s, with Star Trek coming out, gave psychologists a new way to get you, and they got you. And Belmar did a whole episode of new rules of how everybody's going to turn LGBTQIAPO+. But there's a problem with that, which was part of the joke, that if everybody is, the human race would die because nobody'd be having babies. Oh, God. And so, this is the damage the church is doing to the BYUs and the Utah school districts. And they had a kid who needs some new shoes. If the parents are poor, there's a charity somewhere that can get him some new shoes. And it looks like he's pigeon-toed. God. See, the kids are not being taken care of, and yet here they are trying to go after social media. And social media already is being run and operated through psychological programming. And so now psychology in the school systems are forcing the school district of Jordan to sue the psychological social media programs. Oh my God, you fell for it. You all fell for it. It's the divide and conquer. You're pitting the two against each other. When it's psychology, that's the weapon. Psychology is the enemy. Because the kid was a puppet. He was saying exactly what psychologists told him to say. He's not threatened by social media. The psychologist told him he's threatened. He's parodying a psychologist. Oh my God. And so again, the Book of Mormon Mormons, The Book of Mormon, the Word. Liken it unto a seed and produce the results of the Word, and then you know the truth. But you're using feelings because that came from psychology, and you're all getting punked. And so YouTube, just before watching the video, did their typical advertisement that I'm waiting to click out because they keep pushing it, just like a psychologist bully. They then throw up, do you agree that the previous ad is relevant to you? There it is! Psychology! None of those questions are my answer. Because I have some 4-letter words. And the bird sign emoji. Oh my God. Right there. The non-dichotomous categorization of Stanley Smith Stevens. Strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. And so this is... So yes, I've already been covering this. For years I've been covering this. And you have the brand new CEO of YouTube. Who took over because the federal government had her resign, the previous one resign, because she wasn't protecting kids from bullying. And the new guy, instead of protecting kids from bullying, said that porn is the threat to kids. And he's been on a tear. Hundreds of women's channels are banned on YouTube just because they were women. And that's what the church used to do. They were all on this porn kick. And you can see how they failed with porn. And so now they've got the school district to shut down social media for good here to cause permanent damage. From psychology. Even the leader of the Jordan School District, she's a puppet for psychology. It's all psychology that's pushing this. Psychology pushed YouTube to do what they're doing. Psychology's pushing the school to do what they're doing. And it's a conflict that's clashing now. And everybody is just a puppet zombie. Everybody is playing dumb and stupid, letting psychology destroy everything. Oh my God. People can choose what to watch. You're not forced. So yes, the whole list of psychological bullying, name calling, right here. Going over it with you. Oh my God. And so yeah, what the school district is claiming is that women are causing to kids impairment, disablement, diseased, illness, retarded, mental health challenges, psychotic, psychopathic, mental, emotional, behaviorally challenged, unstable, hysterical, mental malfunction, chemical imbalance, extremist, radical. And that's what the kid was saying he was. He got, oh my God, that's the damage. And the news is reporting the damage, and they're ignoring it. And they're blaming social media still, even though the kid is already damaged by psychologists. Deranged, stressed, moron, depressed, special, criminal, LGBTQIAPO+, religious extremist, religious fanatic, religious fundamentalist, illiterate, crazy, mad, psycho, schizo, schizophrenic, sensitive, mental problems, cuckoo, needing professional help, unhinged, mental inability, nuts, nutty, fruity, batty, loony, bipolar, behavioral problems, attitude problems, snowflake, flake, demented, stupid, and denial of the list. Needing help, cray-cray, addicted, psychic, rabid, uncivilized, not woke, politically incorrect, attitude problem, loopy, disturbed, blonde, and Karen. Oh my God, wake up, people, it's psychologists, that's the threat. Psychologists, they set your kids up on the social media sites, and now they're going through the schools to retaliate. That's exactly what they've been doing the whole time, whether it's back in the 80s with whites against blacks, blondes versus brunettes, normal, natural women versus plastiques, traditional 50s mother housewife versus the independent, free-thinking woman. Oh my hell. They've just been attacking furiously, and I've been warning you, and you don't listen, and you're driving America right into hell. And the church is just sitting there going, well, it was us. But it's a secret combination. Shh. Shame on you, Travis. We're going to have to punish you. You exposed our sacred secret.